Hello children, this side Ma'am Varsha welcome you to this online SST classes. Today we will begin our first lesson of political science, need for laws. And the topics will be covered in this lesson are introduction, need for laws, Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, Constitution, meaning and importance, laws and dissent, anti-Iraq movement. In this chapter, we will learn about why there is need for laws. Children, in your school also, you have some rules. You have to follow these rules to give your cooperation to run the school smoothly, as well as at home also you have to follow some rules. These rules help us out to make an order in our life. Same as well in the society also we need some rules so that we can maintain an order in the society, so there will be peace for everyone. In your chapter, one activity is given for you to write any 3 rules of your favorite game in the space given below. Why this activity is given you? Suppose you are writing any 3 rules which you want to be implemented in your game. How are these rules important in a game? What will you say about this? आप चाहते हैं कि कुछ रूल्स जो आपने अपने खेल के लिए बनाए हैं उनके आधार पर उस खेल को खेला जाए। ऐसा क्यों? ताकि उस खेल को सही तरीके से और सही ढंग से खेला जाए, ताकि किसी के साथ कोई नाइंसाफ़ी ना हो। सेम एज इन द सोसाइटी ऑल्सो we need laws. Why? To make an order in the society, so there will be no harassment of others. Such rules are known as laws. When laws in a society are formulated on the basis of general consensus and usually recorded in the written form, they form a constitution. Means the written laws are called constitution. In this chapter, we will study the importance of laws in a society, the role of a constitution in a country, and how we can express our dissent against law. Dissent means dissatisfaction. So let's begin its first topic, need for laws. Why there is need laws in the society? A society is made up of interaction and relationship among the people. हमारी डेली लाइफ में हम बहुत से लोगों के साथ में बातचीत करते हैं, अपने विचार उनको बताते हैं, उनके विचार हम जानते हैं। यही सब कुछ हम सोसाइटी में हमारी दिन प्रतिदिन की प्रक्रिया में करते हैं। These interactions and relationships are regulated by laws. In a society, laws provide a course of conduct to its members. They guide on what should be done and what not. These rules, in our constitution, some rules are mentioned and they are implemented by the government in the society to make peace and order in the society. These rules ensure the welfare of all in the society. They see to it that a less powerful person or a group is not dominated or treated unfairly by the powerful person or group in the society. ये लॉज सोसाइटी के कमज़ोर व्यक्ति या कमज़ोर समूह या छोटे समूह हम कहें, उनको किसी बड़े समूह या ताकतवर शक्तिशाली ग्रुप या इंडिविजुअल पर्सन के हाथों शोषण होने से बचाते हैं। दे सर्व एज एन एजेंट ऑफ चेंज against the challenged practices in the society. As we have discussed in our previous classes that there were many evil practices in the society like sati pratha, dowry system or child marriages. So these laws, they prohibited these bad practices in the society. They outlined the structure of the government and empowered the government to formulate policies for the betterment of all. Thus, we can say that laws bring order and security in the society. हम कह सकते हैं ना कि ये जो laws है उन्हीं से हमारी सोसाइटी में एक ऑर्डर होता है एंड सिक्योरिटी, सुरक्षा सभी के लिए, चाहे वो कोई इंडिविजुअल है या छोटा ग्रुप है या मेजॉरिटी है, सभी के लिए। दे हेल्प पीपल टू प्रोग्रेस एंड प्रोटेक्ट देम फ्रॉम केओस एंड अनफेयर प्रैक्टिसेस, यानी उनके साथ कुछ गलत ना हो। लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड द रोल ऑफ लॉज इन अ सोसाइटी विद द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ डाउरी प्रोहिबिशन एक्ट 1961। डाउरी को हिंदी में बच्चों दहेज कहते हैं। आपने अपने घर में भी कई बार सुना होगा जी। ये वही गिफ्ट्स, पैसे और चीज़ें होती है जो एक लड़की के फैमिली वाले लड़के के फैमिली वालों को शादी के समय देते हैं। द डाउरी सिस्टम रेफर्स to the practice of payment and acceptance of gifts in the form of goods, cash and property by the family of a bride to the family of a groom, respectively. Earlier, the dowry was given by the family of a bride out of their will, means without their will, it was asked to them to give. However, over the years, it became an obligation on the bride's family to give dowry as asked for by the grooms. Obligation means बाध्यता, कानूनी बाध्यता, कानूनी रूप से इसे बंद कर दिया गया था। As a result, girls who could not get dowry had to face severe physical and mental problems. तो जिन लड़कियों को उनके माता पिता सही और पूरा तरीके से दहेज नहीं दे पाते थे, उन लड़कियों को बहुत सारी शारीरिक और मानसिक यातनाएं झेलनी पड़ती थी। In 1961, the Dowry Prohibition Act was passed by the government to prohibit the demand, payment and acceptance of the dowry in the society. औरतों की उस दयनीय दशा को देखते हुए ही सरकार ने 1961 में डाउरी प्रोहिबिशन एक्ट यानी दहेज निषेध एक्ट बनाया एंड उसे पास किया गया टू प्रोहिबिट द डिमांड, पेमेंट एंड एक्सेप्टेड ऑफ डाउरी इन द सोसाइटी। इस एक्ट के अनुसार दहेज लेना और देना दोनों ही कानून की नज़र में गलत था, एक जुर्म था। The act was further strengthened in 1981 when paying and accepting dowry became a punishable offense, strengthened to become stronger. And the same act in 1981 it became more strengthened. In 1986, the law also prescribed conviction for up to 5 years or a fine up to 15,000 rupees or the amount of the dowry against the people who demanded or accepted dowry. Means in 1986 according to this law, दहेज लेना और देना दोनों ही अपराध है और जो दहेज को लेगा या देगा उसके लिए गवर्नमेंट ने पनिशमेंट फिक्स किया है कि उसको 5 साल की सज़ा और 15,000 रुपीज़ एज अ फाइन दे हैव टू पे. So children, in this lecture we have understood what are the laws, why there is a need of laws in the society, and what the government has done to implement these laws in the society. We have also learned about the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Hope you have understood this lecture. I shall meet soon you in the next lecture. Till then, bye bye, take care.